I ate too much wasn't a reasonable excuse to leave work early. The only deadline you should be worrying about right now is getting that drink order in before happy hour ends. That and the 10 seconds you have to answer each question that I'm about to ask you. I'm Sarah Priebus, and this is HQ. You know what you're here for, so I'm not gonna drag it out. First timers, shame. Shame. Here are the rules. 12 questions, you gotta answer them correctly. If you do, you get a delicious slice of that $2,500 prize money. Need a little extra help to get that cheddar? Use Extra Lives. Invite your friends using your code to get one. Then you can use one per game, just not on the final question. Speaking of friends, I've got some shout outs. Aaron, Jane, Roberto, are those kids you're babysitting behaving? Fred with a PH is in the hood, visiting New York from Florida, welcome. Happy birthday to Tyler Durden. Mine was earlier this week, so shout outs to all of my Leos out there. Rachel, I'm loving that you, Maddie, and Ethan play every game, and same with the QES molded masking department. And we all need to send a little extra love to Karate Grammy, who's recovering from a car accident. One more shout out, which is us. You gotta follow us on Twitter at HQ Trivia. We tweet fun things like hints to some of the games, memes you only get if you're a true HQD, stuff about HQ Sports. Do you know about it? Tonight and every Tuesday, Friday at 10 p.m., we have 12 questions all about sports. I'll be on the sidelines cheering you on, but right now, I've got to lead you to a win. It's time to trivia. Here it is, Q1. The front of a smartphone typically has a what? Touch screen, smush screen, pound screen. That feeling when you drop your phone, it lands screen side down, you say a prayer while calculating how much it's gonna cost you to replace it. Those screens aren't meant to be smushed and pounded, just touched. Yeah, it's a touch screen on the front of the smartphone. 278,000 of you got that. Hold on to your phones right now. I know you got those sweaty HQ palms. Don't let go. A baseball cap with a foam front and a mesh body is typically known as what? Trucker hat, state governor hat, brain surgeon hat. Designed to keep your head cool as you motor along America's highways. These hats now just look cool. Or do they? Where do we stand as a society on trucker hats these days? Yeah, it's trucker hat. 263,000 of you got that. Ashton Kutcher, any thoughts on that? Y'all are killing it today so far. Well, let's hope you keep the streak up for our big Sunday game. $25,000. I know it's not about the money. It's about the bragging rights and being able to put HQ winner on your resume, but I mean, it's also about the money. So don't miss it this Sunday and every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Back to the quiz Q3. What part of the eye determines your eye color? Iris, pupil, or lid? This is not the part of your eye your parents check when you come home past curfew and find you desperately searching for Funyuns. The pupil and lid droopiness determines how long you're grounded. The iris determines your eye color. Iris is the answer. 237,000 of you got it. I see you. Q4 coming into focus. Here we go. Which of these has not been a token shape in a standard edition of Monopoly? Wheelbarrow, anvil, or thimble? It might be hard to make tokens for the next generation. What would they be? A hashtag? Puppy face filters with the tongue hanging out? Pumpkin spice lattes, selfie sticks? But we've never had an anvil. Anvil is what we are looking for, and 169,000 of you got that. Maybe in the millennial version, we replace Park Place with Parent Place and just live there rent-free, at least till that internship pans out. Q5, its name alone reveals that an empanada is what? Pan-fried, bread-wrapped, or hot and flavorful? If you studied Spanish or Japanese, now you know it wasn't a worthless elective because you probably just answered Q5 right. Empanada is from the Spanish verb empanar, which means to wrap in bread. Bread wrapped is your answer. 67,000 of you got that. But I would say we have our first savage question here at Q5. I feel your pain. You saw pan in empanada. You thought pan fried, but empanadas, they can be baked. They can be fried. It's all right. Q6. Here we go. Which author is famously associated with iceberg theory? Toni Morrison, Ernest Hemingway, Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Not that our kids will even know what icebergs were. Iceberg theory is the idea that the deeper meaning of a story shouldn't be evident on the surface, but shine through implicitly, and it was coined by Ernest Hemingway. Yes, Ernest Hemingway is the answer. 33,000 of you got that. Here it is, Q7. What tennis player defeated Bobby Riggs to win 1973's Battle of the Sexes? Chris Evert, Margaret Court, or Billie Jean King? There was a movie made about this last year with Emma Stone and Steve Carell, but that was Hollywood. In real life, 90 million people tuned in to watch outspoken sexist Bobby Riggs get his fuzzy yellow balls handed to him in 3 straight sets by Billie Jean King. Billie Jean King is the answer. 27,000 of you got that. I'd like to see how Bobby Riggs would have fared against Serena Williams, baby and all. Q8. A pyramid with a triangular base is called what? Dodecahedron, tetrahedron, or prismoid? Dodecahedron, tetrahedron, or prismoid? Not to be confused with your average particle accelerator. Every face of this shape is a triangle with 3 sides and 3 corners, but the shape as a whole has 4 faces and 4 corners. It's a tetrahedron. Yes, tetrahedron is your answer. 17,000 of you got that. Listen, something triangles and squares can agree on, circles are pointless. See what I did there? Q9. When the Berlin Wall was standing, which of these places was a national capital? Bonn, Dresden, or Munich? The Germans are one big happy family now. But once they were two countries, each with their own capital. East Germany got it done in East Berlin, but the Westerners moved the operation to Bonn. Yes, Bonn is the correct answer. 5,825 if you got that. Ich bin ein Berliner. And no, he wasn't talking about jelly donuts, but I usually am. Q10. Which American explorer went on to serve in the House of Representatives? Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett, or Meriwether Lewis? So you think you're a history buff? Can you get this one? Well, Lewis ended up as a governor, and Boone was a militia officer. But it was Davy Crockett, who was a congressman from Tennessee's district. Yeah, Davy Crockett is right here. 2,761 of you got that, but we do have a second savage question here at Q10. You were so close. It's okay. Put this image in your head. Do you think he sat in the Capitol wearing his raccoon hat while Congress was in session? Coonskin hat's the new trucker hat, Ashton? Maybe. Which is not one of the Balearic Islands, Corsica, Ibiza, or Mallorca? Which is not one of the Balearic Islands. They are a cluster of islands in the West Mediterranean, and any one of them is on my vacation bucket list, including Ibiza and Mallorca. But Corsica is a beast in the east. Yes, Corsica is the answer. 1,925 of you got that. And for the rest of you, Corsica, but no cigar. This is it, guys. The final question. You made it this far. You can do it. I believe in you. Just one more question to that $2,500. Here it is, Q12. Who speaks the last line of scripted dialogue in the 1980 film The Blues Brothers? Martin Scorsese, George Lucas, or Steven Spielberg? Who speaks the last line of scripted dialogue? The film ended on a spectacular performance of Jailhouse Rock, but not before Jake and Elwood were finally cuffed and brought to justice. But right before that, a clerk tried to hand them a receipt. A clerk played by actor Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg is the answer. 923 of you got that. That's a wrap. You're wrapped in bread. Yes, winners. 923 of you. Down from almost 300,000. That is quite the achievement to start off your weekend. 6079 Smith W, congratulations. You know, E Street, was that easy street for you getting through that quiz? I don't know, I thought it was pretty tough. AJ Kumar 3, congratulations on your $2.71. Jay Spencer 12, looking mighty dapper in that suit there, congratulations. Prop Layergo, congratulations to you as well. Rock Vic, I like your beard. You know, beards are tricky. It's like these days, if you have a beard, I really just can't tell how old you are, but you're looking good. Rob Wallace 7, congratulations. Wow, 923 winners, that's amazing, congratulations. And if you didn't win today, I would never judge you. I'll leave that to my cat. You answered questions about fashion, history, food, geography, and movies. In my book, you're Renaissance HQDs. Don't forget to add HQ winner to your resume and your Twitter bio. And speaking of Twitter, go find me on there. I'm on Instagram and Facebook as well. I had so much fun kicking off the weekend in style with y'all. Be sure to join us later on for HQ Sports and for the big $25,000 game on Sunday. In the meantime, our next game is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Start studying now. We'll see you in less than 6 hours for more money, knowledge, and fun. Bye. Dear God, I sound like a cheesy 80s commercial.